Hello, Leo. This is Lisa with Inspired Heart Intuitive, here for your July 2018 reading. And here at this channel, we are wanting to help you lead a spirit-led, whole and healed, peaceful and prosperous life. So, we made it through June. We're going into July, thank goodness, starting in the next half of the year. I can't believe half of the year is already gone. Cannot believe it. But it's all going to turn out really well for all of us, isn't it? Alrighty, so if you're new to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for finding me. If this is your returning viewer, thank you for coming back. I really appreciate your support. Also, please hit this like and hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that bell so that you are notified when I put up new content or I go live. Alrighty? So we're going to do our 5-card spread. Alright? First card is going to be the energy that's coming towards you. Second card will be how you're feeling inside, what you're bringing into July. Third card is going to be the potential obstacles you may face. Fourth card is going to be what's going to help us overcome those obstacles, help us through the month. Fifth and final card will be potential outcome and or advice. Depends on how it all kind of shakes out, okay? So let's see what we have for July 2018 for Leo. What do we have for Leo for July of 2018? Two more shuffles here for July for Leo 2018 and July of 2018. Alrighty, there we go. Now let's cut and see what's in store for us. Overall energy is the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. So, Leo, it feels like you're coming out of this time of juggling two people, two situations, two somethings. But you're coming out of this time where you're finally kind of knowing where things need to shake out. You're coming into a time of making decisions. And let's see what that holds for the rest of the month, okay? Energy coming towards you is the Six of Wands in reverse. So you might not be feeling very victorious in a particular situation, or some situations might be kind of at a loss for how to really overcome some difficulties that perhaps are happening in your world. And I'm sure that probably has something to do with this juggling act. It could be two business, it could be two offers, it could be two people, it could be, whatever. But you're not feeling very sure of yourself right now coming into July as to how exactly to handle that. However, you are, though, feeling Knight of Cups-ish, so you are feeling like you want to offer. You want to make an offer of stability, an offer of emotional stability, love, potentially. Like you've got your sights set on someone potentially, or it could be you have your sights set on a financial gain or a position, or whatever, a job that might even be financially gaining to you, but it's fulfilling to you, and you would like to kind of enter into this situation. The obstacle that we've got for us is the Two of Swords in the upright. So this is very much you need to make a decision. And that decision seems to me, as I'm looking at the rest of the cards, like it's a very difficult one for you to make, and you're just not really quite sure where to go yet. Sometimes it can be rather difficult, right, to figure that out. However, what's going to help us is the Five of Wands in the reverse. So coming out of conflict, either inner conflict or conflict with another person, okay? Coming out of that conflict, that energy that you've had thus far, is going to help you make a clear decision. However, or it should help you if you so choose to come out of this inner turmoil and inner conflict. However, I have the Death card in the reverse. So, potential outcome is you are not willing to let something go to start something new. So the advice would be to let it go and move into the new thing. Don't be afraid of a new start. So let's put some flesh, some meat on these bones here. So why is the Six of Wands in the reverse here? You know, I have pretty much, everything except for an earth sign. So here, so I'm assigning it to any particular sign, but why is the Six of Wands here in the reverse, please? The Six of Wands in reverse. Why is it Six of Wands here? Let's flesh this story out a little bit for you for July, okay, Leo? Why is the Six of Wands in the reverse? One more. Six of Wands in the reverse. So you're coming out of this time of being very protective and hoarding kind of your feelings, right? Being just like holding everything in and mine. Because it seems that you've been able to find out some information that was previously withheld from you. Manipulations and whatnot has stopped. However, it has left you feeling very not Queen of Wands. Not very sure of yourself. The situation that you have been facing, and again, there's some toxicity here. It could be that you're facing an inner turmoil, an inner toxicity with this devil in the reverse, but you're seeking a new start because you're starting to unburden yourself from the things that have been a burden to you. So this could be a person that has been toxic in your life. You've been rather addicted to them. You can be addicted to a person just as easily as you can get addicted to a drug or addicted to cigarettes or addicted to alcohol, any type of addiction, gambling. You can get addicted to a person. You can get addicted to love, right? Or this feeling, the euphoria of love, that feeling of being wanted and needed and desired. You mistake that for love, but it's really not. So whoever this is that has been in your life up until this point, you've discovered new things about them, or you've discovered new things about a situation in particular, and it has left you feeling not so confident. Okay? However, that's kind of the energy coming towards you. You're second guessing yourself, even though you've got the information necessary. So why is this Knight of Cups here in the upright, please? Why is the Knight of Cups here in the upright? Why is the Knight of Cups here in the upright? One more. Why is the Knight of Cups here in the upright? Okay. What jumped out was the Two of Cups in reverse. So perhaps there's a breakup or a disengagement of a union. And by disengaging, you're also avoiding destruction, and you're avoiding a really cataclysmic, like bad breakup. And you're coming out of a state of confusion. So perhaps it's Two of Pentacles. It was two people you were trying to decide between who to go between. And here we have the Knight of Cups, the King of Cups, excuse me, in the reverse as an overall energy. So this tells me that this person that you're wanting to that you kind of have decided it's good for you to walk away from, has been a little aloof with their feelings, or you've been aloof with your feelings. But it appears to me that they're the ones that have been aloof. You've not been really wanting to cut them out right away. Like it's hard. However, it's saying you need forward movement because there's not going to be a new start. And here is the devil again. So this could be a potentially, it is either a kind of a toxic situation, or it potentially could be a toxic situation. Let me separate these cards a little bit here. So why is this two, but you're coming out of the confusion, you're coming out of the fog, and evidently you're ready, right, to move forward with someone else. You're ready to make your decision as to which way you should go with this situation. Now, so why is this Two of Swords here? Why is this Two of Swords here in the upright, please? Why is the Two of Swords here? Why is the Two of Swords here in the upright? I need to shuffle these cards up a little bit and get a little bit better read as we're going forward. Why is the Two of Swords here in the upright, please? Yeah, because you're not sure if you can manifest. You're not sure if you're still being manipulated or if you're manipulating the situation. However, you're trying to come up with some creative way of kind of exiting stage left and getting out of it. And you've been going deep within and kind of doing an internal sparring, right? There's been some back and forth, back and forth, which then says we're coming out of this with the Five of Wands, and yes, the overall energy is Lovers in reverse. So everything I'm seeing here really is about it. I don't say it's love unless it's love, but it really does appear that this is a relationship that you're not satisfied in, and or there's a potential for a relationship on the one hand. And then there's existing relationship on the other, or, usually I'd say the grass ain't greener. So we have to be careful about the grass is greener on the other side, but I'm getting the impression that you're finding out a lot of information. You just might not want to see the reality of it. So why is this Five of Wands here in the reverse, please? Why is the Five of Wands here in the reverse? Why is the Five of Wands here in the reverse? Five of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, you're discovering that all the seeds that you have, you've tried to grow this relationship and it's just not growing on good ground. And it's just not fruitful. It's not bearing the fruit that you really intended for it to do. You've been really trying to force the issue with the Temperance card, trying to do whatever mixture you could in order to make it work. Make whatever excuses you could to say, yep, that's what's going on, and this is why it's not working, and this, that, and the other, and really just really making excuses of it. However, this person is really withholding with this Queen of Pentacles energy. She's really withholding in the reverse. The person with this energy is really withholding their, not just finances, but being generous. And this could be being generous with their time, with their emotions, with their affection. They're just not really connecting with you on a really good level. And in fact, with the Page of Cups in the reverse is an overall energy for that, you're really understanding that this is a rather immature type of love, right? The fun's gone. The fun's gone. So why is the Death card here in the reverse? It's a potential outcome. Because even with all this information, Leo, it's looking like you really still might not be willing to leave the old for the new. So why is this Death card here in the reverse? Why is the Death card here in the reverse? Ever the optimist. So you're still very optimistic about the current situation. You're still thinking, oh, we could be paired up and we could get forward movement together. And you're trying to have faith and rest in the fact that, perhaps what you had in the past, and maybe they pump you up a lot. The Three of Pentacles in the upright. You know, perhaps this person really pumps you up. However, what I'm seeing here also, you know, they might pump you up enough to make you stay and show you the appreciation enough to make you stay, or to give you hope that there's something else. But the Hierophant in reverse says that it's not going to, this isn't really a lasting type committed situation. And you need to stop with you're up at night, or you're wanting to come out of the situation of being up at night, but you're not trusting your own intuition. Um, you're trying to continue to have faith in a situation that I'm not entirely certain that it's still there, with the information that either it has come out or will come out in July. You know, this can also, again, always, this can be past or present or future energies. Sometimes we're coming out of these energies and it resonates with you that way. Like, yep, I'm coming through that. But again, as you get new information throughout the month, Leo, you really need to look at it for what it is. You know, Maya Angelou has a saying that I absolutely live by. When someone shows you who they are, believe them. And you got to believe them when they do, as much as you might not want to. All right, Leo, I am going to pull a Goddess Guidance card for you. Goddess Guidance Oracle card for you. Again, and even if you're a man watching this, we all have our inner divine femininity. So what would be the advice for Leo for July of 2018, please? One card of advice for Leo for July of 2018. One card of advice for Leo for July of 2018, please. One card of advice for Leo for July of 2018. Aphrodite, the inner goddess. Aphrodite says, awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. So when I pull Aphrodite, she's so self-confident, right? She knows her beauty, she knows her worth, and she has no issue letting you know that she knows. Know your beauty, know your worth, know your value. And if someone is not genuinely appreciating it, if they are not genuinely giving you what you need out of the relationship, after you've let them know, these are the things that I need, right? You know, couples should always have this conversation. Whether or not you've been together for 20 years or two, you should have these conversations, right? Of, you know, do the check-in and make sure that you're satisfying each other's, like speaking each other's love languages. Not that you should need another person to feel self-fulfillment, but my point is that, you know, for instance, I like touch, um, and I'm also like, I'm a giver of gifts. Like, I buy stuff. Like, I love to give like really cool, thoughtful gifts. Um, so I like to receive gifts as well. I That's one of my love languages. But if my partner, for example, doesn't like gifts, but he might want just time, and maybe he's not uber affectionate, maybe he just wants someone to sit there with him or talk to him or whatever, I have to be sure I'm speaking his love language in the way that he's going to receive it, and so he feels loved and appreciated. If you're receiving it and it's not genuine, and you can tell it's not genuine, but they do it just enough so you'll stick around because they don't want to lose you, that's not a fulfilling relationship. And you have to look at that. If there's secrets and manipulations that have occurred and you're just now finding out about it, you gotta like be like, okay, well, you know what? it is what it is. If it comes from a reliable source, then it is what it is, and you have to accept it. And, talk to them about it, certainly, but you have to accept that that's what's going on. So I hope that this helps you to just tap into your inner goddess, into your inner divinity, if it's God or goddess. Tap into your inner divinity and have that self-confidence to say, you know what, I do deserve better, and I do deserve my needs taken care of. Okay? And have the conversation with your partner. But if it's not working, it's not working. And, you got to take care of you. Okay, Leo, I hope this helps. Um, Please hit the like and the subscribe button and the bell. Leave me comments. I do read each and every comment. Um, and, reply back to the ones that need it. My email address, my contact information is below. Also, if you would like a personal reading, please email me. I will do a video this way, or I will also live and all sorts of different things. So anyway, thank you again for viewing. I really appreciate it. And as always, peace, love, blessing, joy, today, tomorrow, and for all eternity be unto you and yours. Bye-bye.